Okay, hi guys. I'm Tabiling, and today I am joined by Joshua and Ayabonga from the Loki IT team. And we're super excited to launch what we hope to be the first of many of these live streams where we essentially take the time to discuss some of the products that we've developed. And today we're excited to talk about the launch of Taider. So, Taider is a marketplace where customers and service providers can find each other from all over the country. And it's essentially Uber, but for services. So that's how I think about it. Say or imagine you are in need of a plumber urgently for whatever reason. And if you're anything like me, you don't know anything about plumbing or you don't know any plumbers at all. So that's where Tata comes in. I essentially go online to taider.co.za and I look for a plumber near me. And that's it. Once I find one, I connect with that plumber and the rest is history. I am assisted. So that's how Tata works. And what I love about Tata really is how it attempts to tackle the very real reality of unemployment, which is unfortunately a reality that a lot of South Africans are dealing with. And it tackles it by encouraging an entrepreneurial spirit where you, as an entrepreneur, can launch your business on Tata, gain more experience, and become exposed to a wider audience that you would have otherwise not been exposed to. So, how does Tata work? Now, that's where Josh and Aya will come in, where they'll answer some of the questions. And also, we'll show you a demonstration of how to sign up and how to sign in and find, if you're a customer, find a service provider and how all that process works. So, I will sign in as a service provider and Joshua will sign in as a customer. So we'll start off with the service provider. Let me just quickly share my screen.
Sorry, and before you do that, can I
Yes.
ask how much does it cost to actually sign up in this process?
So yes, that's a great question. To sign up, it is you have two options. You can immediately sign up with the 60 Rand per month subscription, or you can use the free trial, which we will further discuss as we go along. So yes, that is a good question. Thank you, Aya. But
All right,
you'll
thank
see
you
how
very
it
much.
works once you've signed up.
Okay,
Okay. Let me know
all right.
once you guys can see my screen.
Okay, give me a moment. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Awesome. Right. So I've already completed the first part of the sign up process where Tata essentially asks for your email, your cell phone number, and the services that you'll provide. That's where you'll fill them in. So I am, in this case, a plumber, like the example that I made. So on this page, once you've completed that page of filling in your email and everything, on this page, if you have any projects that you would like to show to customers, this is the time to do it. This is where you would add them. So I'm just going to add a simple project that I completed, or that I could say I completed. So let's say it's me, I'm the project manager, and I completed, completed and assembled someone's plumbing. I'm not really sure how plumbing works, but I think that should suffice for the example that we're trying to make. And right here, we can add pictures of the project if you have any. So you could explain to our viewers how many projects you can add during the sign up process and how many pictures you can add per project.
Okay, with the sign-up process, you'll need to be able to add 3 pictures per project. So 3 pictures per project, and then only 5 projects per account, essentially. So 3 pictures, you can do that.
Okay, awesome. Right, so I've added a picture. It's just now my laptop is. Can you guys see the picture? Or is it just me?
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
it's probably still loading. You can also add them at the same time as well. So if you want to add like two at the same time instead of adding one by one, then you can just do
Okay.
that as well.
I think I'll add one more just to make the example. So suppose this
Yes.
is the job that I have completed. I can then, once I have completed all of this, I can then just click next if that's the only project I have. Or like Aya said, I can add 4 more projects. So I'm just going to click next.
Okay.
And that's essentially the first part of the sign up process. And once we've done that, Tata then presents you with the options that I was speaking about. It's either you can then immediately subscribe 60 Rand per month, or you can choose to start a free trial, which is what I'll do. But before I do that, I would like you to explain perhaps how the premium works. Do you pay it every year or every month, or do you have a choice?
What the premium plan is that you pay month to month, so it's not a debit order. So you have to uh, literally click on the subscribe button and fill in the payment details. So if you click on the subscribe button, you can actually see as well that it actually there's more than one way of paying: EFT, credit cards, and so forth and so forth. So you can actually have a look at that, and then it will send you an email to show you that you have been verified as a service provider, and then that's how it works.
Okay, so I just clicked just to see the different ways you can pay, just like
Yes.
Aya mentioned, and some quick information for some of our viewers. The first 100 subscribers, the Aya, is it the first 100 subscribers in general or the first 100 service providers?
Or the first 100 service providers that the customers don't pay anything. It's only the providers
Okay.
that are paying to be on the platform.
So the first 100 service providers will get 3 months free trial period rather than a 1 month free trial period. But we'll get into that towards the end. After you've selected the option that you'd want, I selected a free trial. Then this is the part where just Tata shows you how it works and what it can do for you. Um, did I miss anything about this page over here, Aya?
I know this
Uh,
is just the tutorial part, so it's all good. Do you want to add something, JV?
the banner is hiding the footer.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, let me hide that banner case. All right, my bad. Okay, there we go. All good.
Great. And then once I'm done with that, Tata then shows me how it works. I can then click on find service. But because I'm a service provider, I can't really find a service. So that would be more JV's part of the task. But that's basically how you sign up as a service provider. So now what I'll do is I'll add a profile picture and also add a post so that JV can find me for my services. Okay. Great. So let me quickly add my profile picture. And I just want to quickly show you that this is the description of my services. This is a description that I added while I was signing up. This is, I think, also the first part of signing up. So I just wanted to mention that. Cool. And then I'll add my profile picture so that I'm easier to find. It's also good for marketing as well. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to know how to market yourself really well on Taider so that it works to your advantage as well. Great. So now that I've done that, my profile is almost complete. I will then create a post where I'll advertise my service. So I can then say, I don't know, I'm a reliable plumber. That, yeah, and I'm good at my job. So here, this is the part where you would advertise yourself. So I did a bad job at advertising myself right now, but you would have to really go into detail and describe yourself in a way that would be attractive to customers. And the final touch to my post is, again, I will add a picture to add a visual attractiveness to my product. So I'll add a post like this that has to do with plumbing, and I'll post it. And that's it. I have the option to boost my posts, but I will explain how that works. Let me just quickly show you. So this button here, you can choose to boost your post. Aya, can you quickly explain how does boosting work? How much does it cost? And all of that stuff.
Okay, with the post itself, it actually lasts about a week. So the post will, as soon as you post, it lasts a week, and then if you want to boost your post, then you want to add like one more day to the post, as well as what you do when you're boosting as well. It also like increases your ranking order. So let's go to the homepage. Let's actually see the post.
Okay. There we go.
He means by week it's at 7 days, 7 full days.
7 full days. Yes. Okay.
So
So if you
there
look at
is
this,
my post.
your post is appearing at the top of the list right now because obviously that's the latest post that's been posted. However, if
Mm.
you were to boost your post, and even if someone else posts after you, your post will remain at the top essentially, and then obviously which gives a higher chance of it being seen by the other clients.
Okay. And how much,
Yeah,
as a service provider, would this cost me?
you think uh, that will cost 20 rand essentially, so per boost. So unfortunately, it's almost like an auction where the highest
Mm.
bidder will obviously get the highest ranking in the post. Okay, you'll obviously move one spot, one spot, one spot, but
Um, Aya or Josh, just signal to me if you can still hear me.
I was gone for a second, but see, I'm back again. Can see your screen now. Can hear you. I don't know how I is doing.
Can you guys still hear me? Just signal to me if you can still hear me.
I can still hear you. Okay, can you hear
Oh,
me?
okay, great. Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
okay, yeah, I
Um,
got kicked out. Sorry for
He's
that.
back again. Okay, he's
I'm
back
back.
okay.
again.
Yeah. How much of what I
Okay.
said did you hear?
I heard 20 rand per boost, which is what I asked.
Is that all that you heard?
You said
So,
you said it was like an auction. That's
oh
the
Yes.
yes,
last.
okay, I know
Right.
that was everything here. Yes, yeah, it's like an auction. So essentially, whoever has the highest bid will be the highest in the ranking. Otherwise, other than that, you obviously just boost for the extra day for the post to be on the server, and then after that, too bad, so sad.
Okay, well that's great. But I think that's it for the service provider. That's the essentially the entire sign up process. It's that simple. It's that quick. Not too much admin. And now we're going to jump over to Josh's screen and see how it works from the customer's perspective. So Josh, it's all you.
Yeah,
All right. Is my screen visible?
it's
Still
loading.
loading?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I can see it.
Okay, so this is the view from the customer's perspective. So obviously, the service provider wouldn't need to find a service because they would be providing it. So for the
Mm-hmm.
customer, you can see there are categories for them to choose from. Obviously, what were you, a plumber? Let's see if we can find you.
Yes.
All right, such a large amount. Okay, I'll just search for everyone. It's quite a large selection.
You could have just
Right.
searched the
So
search box as well.
I
the
could use a search box.
services The services provided on Taider can range from anything to plumbing, to gardening, to hairdressing, to even finding a makeup artist. So it's really, there's everything
Sky's the
for
limit.
everyone.
Sky is the limit. Okay, we are looking for tabling. There we go. So I would like to see your profile. So now I can see what you put in as your service description, your rating, if you are currently available or not, if you're online or such. Uh, and then I can see from the project you posted. So I can see your picture. I can click on it. So I can get a better view of the picture. Like, oh wow, it's now I can see it more
Pretty
clearly.
cool. I'm
Uh,
good at my job.
now, yes. Now let me make a request. So now I've requested, and once I've made a request, a rating button does appear, but I cannot rate until there has been until I've actually been acknowledged by the provider. So I haven't been
Mm.
accepted or denied yet, so I can't rate yet, which makes sense because how can I rate you on your service if you haven't even communicated? Okay, so I've sent you. Okay, well let me go down. So here are the popular service providers. So these are the providers that will show up. Those are normally the ones that pay. They will show up at the top. But also the 30 days will also put you there. Let's see, Loki IT can view services. Same as
Okay,
well.
can you also show us the chat since you did a request, Mr. Josh? Can you
I
show
would
us
need
the
it to be okay. Yeah, let
Yes.
me go here to the customer chat. All right, so now this is the where I can now communicate. Hello, I am looking for a plumber.
So
Send a
this is
message.
great because as a customer, you can then interact with the service provider requiring if you have looking for more information or if you have specific things you'd like to have done with your plumbing and things like that. So that's great where you can connect with the service provider. And then
Yes.
Josh, show us how you would interact with my post that I just posted right now as a customer.
All right, let's just go down to the post section. So now I can see as the post right at the top. I can like it on Facebook. I can like it on the actual website itself. So the number has gone from 0 to 1 now. And I can, of course, click on request over here to do what I did previously. Is I can now make a request. So it's very easy to, and accessible. You can
Mm.
also click on the user icon as well on a post to get to the request, so that it's not a hassle for the user. So let's have a look. You can scroll down through the posts. You can see there's other users that have posted here before, and we can see over here that another person has liked it, well, which is me, which I liked it. You can see the location. It's just nice and simple for the customer. It's not too much going on.
Yeah. And what would you say as a customer? How would you recommend Taider to customers? Would you recommend it? And if so, why?
Oh, I definitely recommend it. I would definitely recommend it for the main reason of its simplicity. It's easy. You can find what you're looking for. Doesn't even take a minute.
And
It's hassle
what would
free.
you say? What would you say makes Tater different from any other products on the market right now?
Okay, for me, I'd say that I like Tida because it's nice and simple. There is no extra things that you don't need. If you look at our great competitor, like greatest competitor, like Facebook, Facebook has
Mm.
nowadays it's very complex. I really don't know how to use Facebook anymore because there's so many tools and gadgets that are out there. So here with Tida, uh, you you're looking for a service, you just look for a service, find a service, and you're done. There's nothing else in between. No extra ads. The interface is nice and colorful, like it's color blocking. So I'm sure everyone can appreciate the actual art in here. So yeah, that's my take in this.
And my final question in terms of how Tater works, suppose now I accept, which I did, accept Josh's request. How does payment work? Does he pay directly to me or does he pay to Tater? How would that work?
They pay using credit card directly to Tata, so they have like their own account. So whatever money you're paying, it goes directly to their account. So you just follow the subscription options, make your payment, and that's it. So EFT, like I said earlier on, EFT, snap and scan the card, Mastercard, basically paying will do the things.
Okay, no, awesome. And someone on the
And
chat oh, you can continue, Josh, before I get
um,
there.
the whole entire website is completely usable on a mobile device, 100%. So
Okay,
you
that is a
don't
great presentation.
you're not restricted by a computer or such.
Oh
Okay,
yes.
no, that's great. And someone on our chat is really excited and asking, "This is great. Can I have a link to sign up?" So, where can customers find it, and when can they start signing up?
Okay, the customers and service provider can sign up immediately because we are launching today, as obviously that's the idea. I will share the link now, and it's also available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google, I guess. Can you just find the link? So you'll just on Facebook it's Taider RSA because unfortunately Taider was taken. Uh, so other than that, but I'm sharing the link right now, and oh shit, okay, but yeah, it's fine. Already shared it. Okay, uh, I've shared the link, so you can obviously find it there. You can register. I should also add it to the description as well. Actually, I'll do that after the meeting.
Okay.
And
And
then yeah,
while I has shared the link, I just want to re-emphasize that the first 100 service providers will get not 1 month free trial, but rather 3 months of a free trial to just test it out, see if it works for you, which I think it will. And thereafter, you have to pay your 60 Rand per month, which I think is a great value for money considering what Tater is bringing to the table, right? As an entrepreneur with your skill set, this is a great opportunity to not only build your portfolio, but to gain more experience. So don't waste any time, become one of the first 100 to see how it works for you. Anything else you guys want to add?
for now,
Feedback would be nice. Feedback.
yes. I
We
think
would love
I think
feedback.
now I think now we can take questions as well from the chat. So if anyone wants to
Yes.
ask questions about the application or aren't sure or need the link or just like the platform, ask now, speak now, or
Yes.
forever hold your peace.
So someone, Sonwabile is super excited. They say Tater. Kennedy is saying great work. And someone says, this is awesome. Let's see what other comments we have. Okay, someone says, I think it would also be a good idea to create a Tater app for users to have on their phone.
I also agree as well, and we need to speak to the data management because we can do it. Yeah.
We'll definitely take that up to management because that is a great idea.
Yeah.
Matluri says
It's
very
100% a
great.
possibility.
Matluri says very great for small businesses to finally get recognized. Yes, that is exactly what Tater is all about, encouraging employment through an entrepreneurial spirit. Oh, Luciza says, great work, guys. I'm in.
Yeah, great work, guys. I'm in. Can I see the comment? And I'm just having fun with this. Sorry.
It's fine. So, yeah, guys, hopefully this is the first of many. We should have these launches every Friday where we discuss, if not every Friday, more often than, I don't know, I can maybe better discuss that, but as often as we can, where we discuss new products.
Yeah, no, it will be every Friday where we discussing other projects or products or just marketing other business in general. I think this is a good initiative to start like a platform or a channel in this case where we can actually promote other people. So if it's not us, then it's other people. But we have got a variety of services. Obviously for the locality, business intelligence, so forth and so forth. So we'll be talking about those next week. Next week,
Do keep an
actually,
eye out. Do keep an eye out. Definitely. More to come.
definitely more to come. All right.
Great things are about to happen. And I think that's it. We're not getting any new comments. So I think everyone has been addressed on the comments.
Okay. And then if that's the case, then I can leave you guys, and you'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Thank you again for the support. You've been amazing.
Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you. Enjoy your evening.
Is there a fee to
someone-
sign up? No. If you're a
no.
customer, 100% free.
If you're a customer, 100% free. If you're a subscriber, if you're one of the first 100, the first 3 months is free. Otherwise, 1 month free.
Don't you mean service provider? But yes, yeah, service provider. Yes,
Service provider is free.
is, gets 3 months free, and then from there it's 60 Rand a month, like you said. Yes. So,
Great.
yeah, I think let's wait for like 3 more seconds before someone else asks another question. Let's run it off to until 1/2 past.
But if
Then-
you
Okay.
if there's any more inquiries, just obviously there's the Facebook and all the other social media.
Oh yes, which we haven't put in the links or description. So, but yes, we will though. We will.
Yeah.
Okay, all right then. Other than
Okay.
that, guys,
Thank you guys.
thank you.
Oh, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. And thank you, Aya and Joshua, for the clear explanations. I think we've done our part for the night.
All right,
I'm really
no worries,
excited.
guys. All right,
See you guys next time.
all right, bye.
Right.
Bye.
Bye then.